Welcome to MTN Outdoors.
Hi there, I'm John Riley and I'll be your guide for this week's episode of MTN Outdoors. We've got a great episode for you today, but first let's start off by talking about all the precipitation we've been getting, which has been great for fighting some of those remaining wildfires in the state. But it's also been destructive around some of those old burn scars, as MTN's Ali Kaiser reports.
Flash flooding in the Horse Gulch burn scar area has caused not only the closure of Jimtown Road, but also the closure of a Riverside campground, where 12 camper vehicles got stranded Wednesday night.
In a normal area where that hadn't burned, the trees and the grass would have absorbed that and they wouldn't have had that flood. But in this case, in any case where there has been a fire, be aware that if you're downstream, or you could be downstream from a fire, pick the highest camp spot.
Water was pushing burnt trees and debris down Jimtown Road, and a little after 6 p.m., Lewis and Clark County's dispatch received a call from someone at the Riverside campground below Canyon Ferry Dam. They said the campground was flooding and people were stranded.
I suspect that they thought it will rain, move away, and it'll be fine. And that's what most of us would do, but it didn't. It rained significantly, nothing to absorb it. They were afraid.
Lewis and Clark County Sheriff Leo Dutton said his office responded along with Tri-Lakes Fire Department and Lewis and Clark Search and Rescue. Sheriff Dutton says roughly 12 camper vehicles were unable to leave with the flooding, and in some cases, the water was rising on their campers, reaching up to the vehicle's door. Dutton said deputies reported water reaching 3 feet in some places.
There was very little time to react. The people that were camping, what they didn't do was panic. They were afraid, but they didn't panic. Panic would have caused them to try to drive right into that stream, and that would have let them get caught in that current and go right out into the river, and they would have probably perished.
No people were injured and no property was destroyed. The Bureau of Reclamation closed the Riverside campground due to the debris left over by the flooding, and Dutton said he thinks it could take until spring to reopen. Preparing for something like this is almost impossible, according to Dutton.
If there was a huge population base there, you could put barriers there, but that's almost cost prohibitive because you don't know that it's going to rain.
Jimtown Road reopened late afternoon Thursday, but there is still a flash flood warning for the area, along with the area of Magpie Gulch. MTN will update our website with the latest in flash flood warnings and closures. In Helena, I'm Ali Kaiser, MTN News.
2 national forests in Montana will receive more than $8 million to expand work in order to confront the wildfire crisis.
Well, the first is being able to put people in those areas safely to respond to the fire. Second is minimizing the impacts of any future wildfire to these communities and lands. And then third is to restore health to these landscapes because we have such heavy hazardous fuels in the area right now.
Funds will support the Bozeman Collaborative Wildfire Risk Reduction Project on the Custer-Gallatin National Forest and the West Zone Heavy Fuels Project on the Helena, Lewis and Clark National Forest. The funding comes from the Hazardous Fuels Fund from the Inflation Reduction Act. The funds for the Custer-Gallatin National Forest will bolster previous restoration work to treat additional areas of high wildfire risk where national forests and grasslands meet homes and communities, known as the Wildland-Urban Interface. Funds for the Helena, Lewis and Clark National Forest will reduce the amount of dead and dying trees caused by pine beetle outbreaks. These trees create above-average hazardous fuels. $3.3 million will be used in the Helena and Lincoln districts to do this, using machinery and prescribed burning. Kathy Bushnell, Helena District Ranger for the Forest Service, says this money will be used to target key areas such as the 10-mile watershed, which provides water for thousands of people.
Those are prioritized because of the critical values, which is the municipal watershed, the private property, and the amount of hazardous fuels in those areas, to then minimize the threat to those communities and those areas should a wildfire come into the area.
Reporting in Helena, Tom Buchanan, MTN News.
What does Memorial Island, the River's Edge Trail, this boat ramp, and the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center have in common? Northwestern Energy.
Northwestern Energy is the licensee through a Federal Energy Regulatory Commission license to operate our hydro facilities along the Madison and the Missouri rivers. And so as part of that license, we're required to provide a recreation program to essentially mitigate any impacts from the hydropower facilities and the reservoirs along that river corridor.
Their recreation program started in 2000 and has grown ever since.
We have 9 facilities there, 8 that generate electricity, and then Hebgen, which is a storage reservoir.
The program consists of 3 main parts: a comprehensive recreation plan, a cooperative management agreement with different governments, and the River Fund.
They set up a grant fund essentially that is dedicated to supporting recreation resources along this corridor.
To date, the River Fund has provided more than $6 million towards recreation in the area. These funds help with a multitude of projects.
Replacement of a water well that may have gone dry. We've had some of those recently. It can be to replace a boat dock at a boat launch that's aged and getting worn out.
A huge amount of these resources have gone directly to Great Falls recreation.
There's been about 40% of total River Fund grants that have gone to Great Falls. And we actually keep it a little bit separate when we're trying to do visitor use surveys, trying to get satisfaction on a revolving basis, because Great Falls is unique in the way that it's more connected to town.
A series of public meetings will be held to get input from the community in September and October. Go to our website to see the exact details.
And we're just wanting to get, any entity that wants to come and provide input and hear what we do. Yeah, it's a unique program. Most hydropower facilities manage it a little differently, where they kind of take it on themselves to do all of it, and then a little bit of stuff in between. But we really find the value of partnering with all these different entities, as they know their areas a little bit better than we do, trying to manage such a large corridor.
In Great Falls, I'm James Rowland, MTN News.
This little patch of land is one of the more popular spots in the Gallatin Valley for people with guns. It's DNRC land, and that backdrop, a perfect place to sight in your weapons. Fish, Wildlife, and Parks right now taking public comment to ultimately develop this site.
A lot of demand for places to recreate with firearms safely. A lot of those are hunters, but not all of them. But because of that demand, there's certainly a need for a place to do that. And this is one place that has been identified as a possible location for the development of a shooting range.
Folks have been using this as an unofficial gun range for years. Fish, Wildlife, and Parks' current effort, just the acquisition of the lease for this 86 acres of land. Public comment currently being taken on that. If approved, then there would be more public comment on the actual proposal for the development of the range.
So Fish, Wildlife, and Parks, under the proposal, would acquire the lease, and then down the road, if it were approved, there would be another proposal for the development of a shooting range. So there's kind of 2 parts to that. One is the acquisition of the lease, which is what we're currently looking at now. And then if that's approved again later, there would be the development phase, which would incorporate another environmental assessment as well as more public comment.
Now, believe it or not, this place actually has a name as well. For more information, head on over to the FWP website, and under News and Notices, look for the Two Dog Road easement proposal. Public comment will be taken by FWP for the acquisition of this land until Friday, September 20th. At the Two Dog Road DNRC easement and informal gun range, Chet Lehman, MTN News.
This is where 5-time Olympic medalist Brady Ellison trains. It's not some faraway facility, it's literally home.
This is kind of our equipment room. It's a mess right now. This whole entire year has just been a scramble.
And pretty much from the start, 7 months ago, Brady's wife Toya gave birth to this little guy, their son Bo. Then there's older brother Ty, who's 3 going on 23, filled with enough questions, answers, and stories to become a reporter.
And like the other day we fished, we caught a big bass.
By the way, Ty also speaks not one but two languages, thanks to Toya, who's Slovenian. She's also a world champion compound archer. Toya and Brady agree they complement each other from competition to the kitchen.
If I'm shooting and it's lunchtime, then he cooks. I feel like maybe in percentage I'm the one behind the cook a little bit more often.
Mostly because she shoots early in the morning.
And then this is our indoor range. We built this. We knew the winters up here we weren't going to be able to train outside.
Custom built with exact target distances inside their Billings home. Brady and Toya don't even leave the house to hit pinpoint marks, a big reason they're both still world caliber archers. Last month at the Paris Olympics, Brady earned another pair of medals, elevating his total to 5.
This is my first medal, team silver from London, and then team silver from Rio, individual bronze.
Naturally, each has its own meaning.
My first medal is actually my least favorite. We were so close to winning gold, and I felt like we should have won gold.
On the flip side, last month's may be most satisfying.
This medal is bronze.
It's the one Brady earned with Casey Kaufhold, who's been winning medals with him since she was 15, but never at the Olympics.
This one, it's the first medal with Casey that a woman's won since '88. Then this medal also put me the medal leader in the U.S. for the most medals won in archery. And then this one, I'm tied for second for the most medals in archery history.
These games were also sentimental for family reasons. All 4 were there, and it was Toya's first time watching Brady in person at the Olympics.
I feel like I was able to maybe contribute with all my cheering and like that, even though I don't even know if he heard me, but the energy was there with him. Like we all of us were breathing every single arrow with him.
When he pulled back, I had it to be really quiet, and then when he shot, we just yelled.
Don't be surprised to someday see Ty reporting on his own mom and dad. He's already got it down, and they're far from slowing down. Scott Breen, MTN Sports.
Coming up after the break, MTN's Chet Lehman takes a closer look on how wolves are managed in Big Sky Country. But first, it's time for some trivia. Upland game bird season is underway in Montana, but do you know what is the largest...
We now return to MTN Outdoors.
So do you know what is the largest grouse species in North America? Famous for their complex mating dances, the sage grouse is the largest grouse species in North America and are found throughout Montana's sagebrush steppe grasslands. Wolf management is a hot topic issue here in Montana, and in all my years covering the Fish and Wildlife Commission, I don't think there's been a more publicly commented on topic than wolf management. MTN's Chet Lehman speaks with FWP and takes a deeper dive into how Montana manages wolves.
Very few members of the animal kingdom stir as much emotion as do wolves. Some people hunt to get a glimpse of them, while some simply hunt them. In Montana, all of them fall under the management of the Montana Department of Fish, Wildlife, and Parks.
We are charged with their management, and the state legislature has put some conditions on that management. And so our job, again, is to follow the law, to do sound science, and then implement the decisions that the commission and the state legislature makes.
Now, the Fish and Wildlife Commission takes FWP's scientific information about the wolves in Montana, and with FWP's input comes up with hunting and trapping numbers as part of that management plan. The commission also takes input from the public. A lot of input.
Certainly wolves invites a big audience, a big interest, a big informed interest, a big commitment, a lot of passion. And I think it may be some long days for everybody as they either wait in line in their role to get to the podium, or a decision maker trying to sift through all of the details, figuring out where they're going to vote, or the agency trying to keep up with the conversation with science inputs as the conversation looks for them. But step back a little bit. It can only be a good thing when the citizenry is thick and engaged and committed and involved in all of those conversations.
FWP also coordinates with livestock producers who suffer loss from wolves. Once again, constant tracking and data collection goes into the ultimate response to that loss.
If wolves are confirmed as the cause of the mortality, essentially we have to determine which wolves are responsible. And so we will help either if we have a GPS collar that can help us determine, yes, these wolves were responsible, or no, in fact, they weren't. Perhaps there's uncollared wolves. They may deploy a radio collar to better inform who is responsible and then come up with a targeted strategy to respond. And so it may very well be lethal removal, but we're trying to use the best information, consult with those folks to target offending wolves. Because really you just don't want a chronic situation where it's a learned behavior and we continue to lose livestock, and then in the long run you end up removing more wolves.
Parks notes that FWP took over management in 2011 when wolves were delisted, removing them from federal management. Keeping a population that will continue functioning under state management, another key focus of FWP's work with wolves.
That gave us some great flexibility in being able to use harvest as a tool to manage the population, be more flexible in our livestock conflict response. So the population grew and then dropped slightly and has kind of more or less stabilized. We saw a slight decline the last couple of years and we've stabilized again this year. But just with that state management authority, which is kind of one of our key objectives, you know, we want a healthy, sustainable population. We want to be able to maintain state management authority so that we have these tools available to manage the population as well as some of these different concerns that may arise over time.
That also includes public input. And the longer FWP manages the wolves, the better informed the public is about the wolves.
You're right. As wolves have come to Montana, every year a longer history of state management, and the citizenry has kept right up with the opportunities that process provides them, the commission provides them to engage and help steer the direction of wolf management.
So with that regular public input, along with continued research and regular monitoring of the wolves in Montana, FWP will continue to manage the wolves in Montana. A goal of FWP with wolves and every other species in this state.
Our commitment to those folks who don't harvest wolves, that at the end of the season, when all the take is done, whether that be from hunters, trappers, administrative take, we factor in natural mortality, that there will remain a healthy population of wolves on the landscape. So for us, that's wolf management.
In Bozeman, Chet Lehman, MTN News.
We now return to MTN Outdoors.
Welcome back. Now, it's no secret that many Montanans are dog people. MTN's James Rowland has some tips for when you're out on the trail with your four-legged friend.
Earlier this year, a young lady out of Bozeman had her dog savagely taken away by a mountain lion. Now, while the season is winding down, a lot of animals are starting to come out, and a lot of people are trying to get in that last-minute hike. Today, Flynn and I are going to take you out for a nice hike and talk about dog safety while you're on the trail. First, be sure to choose a trail that matches your dog's fitness level. Not every hike is suitable for all dogs, so it's crucial to consider your pet's age, breed, and endurance. Look for trails with shaded areas and access to water, especially on those hot days. Heat can be a big concern for dogs. Unlike us, who can cool down fairly quickly by sweating, dogs do need a little bit more time. That's why it's a great idea to plan your hikes earlier during the cooler parts of the day or later in the evening when it's also cooling down. And of course, don't forget water. I've got a little cup for Flynn here, and he knows exactly what it's for. Keeping your dog on a leash is another important safety measure. Even well-trained dogs might run off after wildlife or just find themselves in precarious situations around people or on tough trails. Personally, I love these shock-absorbing leashes. They're safer for Flynn and easier on my joints as well. The same goes for collars and harnesses. A chest harness can double as a backpack, plus takes a lot of strain off their neck, while a regular collar is great for holding identification or maybe a tracker. Speaking of trackers, Flynn has this nifty device right here. It allows me to see if he escapes the fence and where he goes. Plus, I can turn on a flashing light and even a loud noise to more easily find him if he wanders off or gets lost. A leader collar like this allows for gentle training while on trail, or around distractions in a city. And finally, don't forget to check your dog for ticks after your hike, especially if you've been in a wooded area with high grass. Tick and flea prevention is a smart precaution to take before any outdoor adventure. With just a few simple steps, you can make sure that you and your dog have a safe hike this fall. In Great Falls, I'm James Rowan and Flynn, MTN News.
There's a new group of people working to keep downtown Helena clean.
Erica Grove is not a city worker. She's part of the unsheltered community. She's not getting paid to do this, but she spent some of her morning cleaning up the tunnel by Anchor Park.
It makes me happy to do kind deeds for people. It's what makes me smile.
Erica was one of a handful of volunteers from the unsheltered community who helped clean up.
Sometimes getting your hands dirty is the cleanest thing you can do.
Efforts like this are organized by Our Place, a peer-run support program managed by Good Samaritan Ministries to help people dealing with addiction and behavioral challenges. Over the past few months, they've put together a number of cleanups just like this one, helping unsheltered people in the city clean the areas they may be sleeping or staying.
Our goal isn't to go out there and throw their stuff away. Our goal is to go out there and assist them in packing up.
Before Our Place started organizing cleanups, the responsibility was falling to the police department and city staff.
And it keeps us as law enforcement not necessarily being there putting the hammer down.
Capan said the peer-to-peer aspect of the cleanup efforts creates a unique and positive environment and an opportunity to connect with unsheltered people and introduce them to the resources Our Place offers.
Oh, I've been there, I've done that, so what can we do to get you to where you need to be?
And for volunteers like Erica,
it makes you go, wow, I did that. It makes you feel accomplished.
Our Place is planning to continue the cleanups in the city.
In Helena, Marion Davidson, MTN News.
Thank you so much for joining us for this week's episode of MTN Outdoors. Until next time, stay safe out there, and we'll catch you later.